Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Nick DePlans, and I'm back with another video. And as you can see on the screen here, I do have Woods holding the gold Type 63. And as you can tell by the title of the video along with the thumbnail, this is going to be the first episode in my best class series. I'm going to be going over what I believe to be the best class setups for each weapon, whether you're going for gold or you just want to go, whether you're going for gold or you just want to set up. This is going to be the place to come for that. So to start off, we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to start off with the wildcard, perks, tactical, lethal, field upgrades, secondary, and then move up to the attachments for the Type 63. Now, the wildcard I recommend running is Perk Greed. What this wildcard does, it allows you to get an extra perk from each perk category, which is actually really helpful because there's no limit to stuff you can have in a class this year, which is crazy. So the two perks that I recommend running with under perk 1 is definitely Engineer and Flak Jacket. Those are definitely the two best perks that I think are even worth using in perk 1. So Engineer allows you to see score streaks and equipment through walls or wherever you are on the map. It also allows you to see it allows you to re-roll your care packages. So say you're on a good kill streak, you call in your care package, you get something stupid like an RCXD, you could re-roll it and get like a chopper gunner or something like that. There's no chance that it's going to be better. Like you can get like a sentry turret, re-roll it and get like a UAV. So it's like it really depends. And then Flak Jacket, it allows you to take less damage from explosives, molotovs, and combat bow flames. So I don't know, like I feel like just everybody's just throwing nades all the damn time in this game and molotovs. So I definitely think Flak Jacket's the best way to go. Now for perk 2, I definitely think this is like the second weakest of the perks, like the perk choices, but Scavenger is definitely the first one you want to go with. All it does is it does what it's previously done in Call of Duty. It allows you to replenish your ammo from fallen players. And then Tracker is the second one, which see imprint of enemy footsteps, aim at enemies to reveal them on your minimap. So the second part of this, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really noticed, but the see enemy footsteps is pretty big. It allows you to get the jump on people that don't think anyone's coming from behind or whatever you want to call it. But then perk 3, I definitely think is the best. The best has all the best perks for a category. It's like the best rounded one because everything here is usable, but the two that I definitely recommend using is the classic Ghost perk, which is you are undetectable by enemy spy planes whenever you are moving, planting, or defusing bombs, or controlling score streaks. And then Gung Ho, which is fire your weapon and use equipment while sprinting, move at full speed when reloading, switching weapons faster, and take less damage from falling, and fire more accurately when sliding. Those are definitely the perks I recommend running. Now onto the tactical, lethal, and field upgrade. For the tactical, the only thing that I think is worth using ever is the stim shot. It allows you to get back into fights easier with a quick healing. I just think it's the best. I don't think any of these are even worth touching. For the lethal, I definitely think you can go with the Molotov, Semtex, or Frag. I don't think the C4 Tomahawk are even worth using this year, unless you're just going for unless you're just straight up knifing, like you're going to get the knife gold or something. Don't use Tomahawks. I just like Semtex as the my personal preference. You could definitely go with the Frag or Molotov, but I definitely recommend either going Semtex or Frag. Now for the field upgrade, there's 3 that I think you could really go with, but these 2 are going to be the most important. You could definitely run a proximity mine if you're going to be like sitting back with the Type 63 and sort of camping it out. But as of right now, I have the field upgrade equipped, but I have been switching back and forth between the trophy system. But what the field mic does, it's basically like a mini UAV. You found a place on the map, inside of its range it'll identify players that are inside of there. And then for the trophy system, fairly simple. It's a trophy system, same as it always is. You throw it down, it destroys nades or any sort of like launched projectile explosives that are like within, within 10 meters of it. So if you're playing Nuketown 24/7 like I do, you're sitting up in the windows picking people off with it, you're gonna want to have that sitting at the window so nobody could just chuck a nade and kill you. So now onto the secondary, I definitely recommend running either the Sigma or the RPG if you're going for dark matter like I am, because you have no idea how much of a pain these are to get gold. I will have a video out on them as well. I almost have the RPG gold. I'm very close to it. I do have the Sigma 2 gold, so you'll see a video on those later on as well. And then now for what you guys have all been waiting for, the Type 63 setup. So let's just jump right into the attachments. Now the first thing you're going to be going over, or that I'm going to be going over, is the scope. Now I think when it comes to tac rifles, you can use, well, the semi-auto ones more than the burst ones. I think you can go with just about any zoom scope. But for the Type 63, we're just going to talk about what I think you could definitely use. The Vision 2 times, or Vision Tech 2 times, I definitely think is usable. I don't think it zooms in enough. Aerial 3 arm, or axial arms 3 times, I don't think is bad. The one I use, the Royal and Cross 4 times, I found it to be the best mix of like super zoomed in, like the Hangman RF, which is basically like a sniper scope, and the Vision Tech 2 times, which is only a 2 times. This is at 4. I definitely like it the best. I think it has the best for close-up and for long range. I don't know, I just felt most comfortable using that. Now for the muzzle, the one that I use is the Muzzle Brake 7.62, and that has a 10% vertical recoil control. You can also use the Spetsnaz compensator. It's a 25% vertical recoil control and a minus 10% horizontal recoil control. I haven't noticed anything when it comes to horizontal recoil control, so I think you could definitely run the Spetsnaz compensator as well. For the barrel, I run the 21.5-inch match grade one, which increases your effective damage range by 100% at only a minus 5% sprinting move speed. But you can also use the 21.5-inch Task Force barrel, and what that does is it increases your damage, your effective damage range, and your bullet velocity at a cost of your vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control. But like I said, the only thing that really matters there is the vertical recoil control, and so depending upon what your other attachments are, you could definitely make up for that 20% vertical recoil control. And down to the underbarrel, I run with the Bruiser grip, but you could definitely also run with the Infiltrator grip. As you can see, it gives you a 5% increase in move speed, shooting move speed, and aim walking movement speed. And the Bruiser grip gives you a 3% in move speed, sprint move speed, shooting move speed, and aim walking movement speed. These two are definitely the best two to go with because there's no negatives and they do give you big increases in just about everything. The only reason I say, wait, what did I just do? Oh, there we go. The reason I suggest this one more is because it gives you all those increases in your speed, but it also increases a 40% melee quickness, whereas this one doesn't. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I definitely think the Bruiser one's the best one to go with. And then the last attachment I run with is the Speed Grip, because it does give you a 10% increase in your ADS time. You could definitely also run with the Serpent Wrap. Again, the sprint to fire time is a little bit costly there, but the ADS time goes up 25%, which I think it could be worth it depending upon your playstyle and how you feel about sprint to fire times if you're like rushing people with this, which you really shouldn't be. So you could probably get away with the Serpent Wrap. But yeah, that's going to be the video, guys. I am also going to be dropping a M16 best class setup later this week as well, and then whenever I get the RPG gold, I'm going to be doing it for the launchers. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what gun you guys are working on, where you're at in your dark matter grind, diamond grind, gold grind, whatever you're working on, what gun you're using, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.